that it will be released
some
in the
exceptions
environment.
there. Zebrafish, mice,
yes. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
hang around around any major research lab, and people have these pets.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Not usually the scientists themselves, but like their niece.
There's a question.
As far as I can see, the discussion and the main decision is happening now between basically the expert community, scientists, and the bodies in between, and the government representatives. And general public is still not properly engaged in this discussion. So, and I think it's becoming a bigger and bigger problem, because you see that there are a lot of activist groups emerge which attack labs and etc. And it's also very much because of lack of this kind of more open discussion and transparency, and it kind of introduces a lot of questions. How do you translate this knowledge? How do you make this dialogue productive? Because if there is complete disbalance in the level of knowledge, it's also quite difficult to make it productive. So maybe you have some experience or ideas about how this problem can be kind of, if not solved, but how can it be addressed, at least from the professional community level. And are you afraid of maybe going too open to the public because it can produce more controversy?
We need a lot more expert knowledge that isn't under the control of some vested interest, some corporate funding. Even government funding is increasingly lobbied on behalf of corporations. I mean, in the US, the two are pretty inseparable. The public rarely gets to decide how things are regulated. That's more by the industry themselves. So how does non-expert knowledge from the public, like, we're not experts, you know, we're not the specialists, but these issues matter. They do affect us. You know, in a democratic system, we should be participating in that conversation. To me, we need to have some way of getting expert knowledge that can speak outside of the system that's driving the industry, of the profit motives. And I don't know what that model is. Like, if they're funded by the state in the US, they're still in the pocket of the corporations. So even if we had public, pure research scientists, you know, if we pass the hat around and like we pay somebody's salary to be like an unaffiliated, you know, we all run out of money. I guess I'm going to pass that question to Paul, because he's a real scientist. But I'm expressing my desire here. I really wish a few of you guys would just like I don't know,